AITA for telling my mother to stop telling people the story behind my name? Mobile so sorry for formatting. I, 15M, and my mother, 39F, have similar names due to my mother naming me after her. I don't dislike my name at all. But the story behind it and how my mother constantly wants to tell it to the world is the problem. For backstory, I am her second child, and for her first child, my older brother, 20M, she wanted to know his gender, and she found out and named him. For me, however, she decided to keep it a surprise. However, she for some reason was confident that I would be female and was dead set on naming me after her. Her name is Alexandra, so she would have named me Alexandra as well, fake names. When I came out male, she simply named me Alexander, fake name. However, she would constantly tell everyone she befriended, if we were together, the story on how I was named. It embarrasses me to no end, and I've told her over and over to please not tell that to every new friend her or I make. She even told all of my friends' parents the story despite me asking her to not tell them. She wants to meet my friends' parents for the first time if I want to sleep over for whatever reason. This all boiled down to Thursday when my mother and I went to the grocery store, and as we were leaving, a duo of charity workers came up to us to ask us if we were willing to donate to their cause. My mother, being the social butterfly she sparked up a conversation with them. As the two introduced themselves to us, my mother followed suit and, of course, told them the story I dreaded she would. My name is Alexandra and this is my son Alexander. He was supposed to be a girl and take my name. But he came out a boy, so I named him after me. I got a bit angry and told her, I really wish you wouldn't tell every stranger you meet on the street that. It makes me feel embarrassed and mad. It got silent and my mother's face twisted and just told the charity workers that she'll donate next time and started walking to the car. The car ride home was silent, and when we got home she told me that I really embarrassed her back at the store and that I should have told her something after we got in the car, that I didn't like her telling that story. I've said to her that I've told her repeatedly that I don't like her telling everyone with a pulse that she befriends that story, and that I got fed up with her blatantly ignoring me and my request to stop. She just told me to go to my room and to not come out. She of course told everyone in my family what I did, and my stepdad and grandparents said I shouldn't have embarrassed her like that and to apologize to her. My brother and best friend told me I was right to call her out since I've told her many times to stop embarrassing me with that story and that she needed to learn what I felt. I do feel bad and want to apologize and talk to her, but at the same time I still feel like I'm right and that she needed to feel what I feel. So AITA? Update. So a bit of an late update for you, sorry. I want to say thanks for the advice and the support. It means a lot, and I do mean that. I do want to say that please don't make this an whole picture of my mother's and I relationship. She loves me and I love her and we get along very well. She has her flaws just as everyone does. Anyway, the update. So on that Thursday, later in the afternoon, my mother and stepdad came into my room when my best friend and I were playing Lego Fortnite, split screen FTW. My stepdad first apologized for being upset with me and told me that my mother told him that I yelled at her, but she later told him that I didn't and that he agreed that the story was embarrassing. My mother apologized too, but asked me if us being named similarly was embarrassing to me. I told her that I liked my name and I don't mind being named similarly, but that she didn't need to tell people this all the time. Thinking back on some comments, I told her that she could just simply introduce us as Alexandra and my son Alexander, and people could just connect the dots. She seemed to like this idea and promised me that she would do that from now on. She said that she told this story to people because she was so proud of the young man I am and just wanted to show off our connection. I told her that it was fine to be proud, but in a different way. She agreed. She told me as an apology, she would make pizza in our pizza oven we have outside with whatever toppings I like. It's my best friend and I favorite food with our favorite toppings, mushrooms and peppers. She was excited, but then again she practically lives here so she eats it plenty. LMAO, I agreed. Not an exciting upgrade but a hopeful one nonetheless. Thank you again for all the support, even the ones who said I was YTA. I did read all of them.